Right, you have the movie, and then you have the coverage of, you know, who you're dating, your personal life, beef with rappers and all
I don't even know what you're talking about. If I have to be honest, like social media is not a real place. People do crazy stuff all the time, and you just kind of have to deal with it. And I guess with it, you know, you having all these followers, and then stardom comes like hate and all this different type of stuff. But only thing I've noticed is that people are very intimidated by natural black women.
So you're saying it's not true?
Is what true?
Is all the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true?
I don't have nothing to do with that. I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. Mm-hmm. All of them.
This is made a story because Pap.
I don't even know nothing about that.
I'm just saying that's why it's being made a story, is because
I am 29. So how can I know about any of that? Let's just be honest. So this is what I'm saying. When I'm ready to announce who I'm with, I will do that. But till then, everything else is just speculation, and the internet, once again, is not a real place.
Ticking together through thick and thin, but things started to crack when rumors about cheating came out. People were talking about Remy possibly stepping out on Papoose during a rough patch in their marriage. When they publicly separated, it just made everyone more curious about what really went down. Then Claressa Shields came into the mix, known for being straightforward and no-nonsense. Claressa became friends with Papoose, helping him deal with the fallout from his real relationship with Remy. But what started as just a friendship quickly turned into a whole mess. Rumors started flying that Papoose and Claressa were more than just pals, and that they were getting closer than they let on. Remy wasn't having any of it. Instead of keeping quiet, she claimed Claressa was spreading lies to make her look unfaithful, and even accused her of trying to steal Papoose. Claressa found these accusations ridiculous and offensive, but Remy's loud claims only made the feud worse, setting the stage for what was next. And if you thought that was wild, things took a darker turn when Claressa became the target of a shocking plot. The feud escalated when rumors started swirling that Remy had taken things to disqualification and losing her hard-earned titles. For Claressa, who had fought hard to make a name for herself in a male-dominated sport, the stakes were sky-high. She knew her whole career was on the line. What's even crazier is how Claressa found out about the alleged plot. Reports say she got the information from someone close to Remy when she learned
here having her little boy toy or whatever frame. He done came out and done said it. It's not a thing of me having the issue with her. My only issue is why you leak my number. It ain't no thing, oh, I want him and he's married to you, and it's not that. I'm a girl's girl. So when it comes to like that, that's not it. Don't look at me and say, oh, you just came and messed up this happy home and stuff like that, because that's not what happened. We would still not be public, or people wouldn't know still right now, because that's not how he does things. That's not how I'm doing things moving forward. Like for me, I'm just not like that. I'm not fighting over no man.
The truth, she was furious, feeling betrayed. Claressa decided she wasn't going to let this slide. She drove over to Remy's house, ready to confront her face to face. This was no longer just about sabotage, it was personal. But before things could get completely out of hand, Papoose stepped in. Witnesses say he stopped Claressa just in time, reminding her of the potential, and betrayal showed up at Remy, Massachusetts place. Sources say Clara, this wasn't just about clearing her name, it was about her whole career. Years of hard work and victories in the boxing ring were on the line, and she wasn't going to let it all fall apart without a fight. But the showdown wasn't what you would expect. Papoose, knowing what Claressa was planning, jumped in before things could get out of hand. Witnesses say he literally stood between the two women, urging Claressa to think about her future. He reminded her back for her. Confronting Remy was about holding her accountable and putting an end to all the rumors that were still thick in the air. People say it's lonely at the top, but damn this lonely Claressa, you got more fame and more money than you ever have in your life. How's your family dealing with that? Sadly I have, and it's not just from family and close, but I mean it's close friends who I grew up with. Some people I never sit with. The teachers go to a teacher conferences. I do all this stuff, and it seemed like the more you do, the more that they don't like you. And though the in-person confrontation fizzled out, Claressa and Remy took their beef to social media, where their fans were all ears. It kicked off with some vague posts and tweets, but things quickly heated up. Claressa, as always, didn't hold back, calling out Remy for trying to mess with her career and accusing her of plotting to ruin her reputation. She unleashed a series of bold comebacks that had fans buzzing. Remy wasn't about wild imagination. In a series of defensive rants, Remy accused Claressa of playing the sympathy card and twisting the story to make herself look good. She even claimed that Claressa was the one spreading lies to damage her name and her relationship with Papoose. One of the biggest moments came when Claressa dropped a rap video that many saw as a dig at Remy. The video was packed with lyrics and jabs And it seemed like Claressa was trying to flip the script and show her strength, while some fans loved her for turning her frustration into art. Others criticized her for keeping the drama alive instead of letting it go. Ketchup, 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 I want to music. You so bad, look at her insecurity, look at her insecurity. If y'all know a woman, this woman, know a woman, this woman wants to, don't nobody want to be no drug cheat loser. She all these listen again, some big questions about boundaries and consequences. If the rumors about Remy, Massachusetts are true, she's crossed a serious line trying to mess with a pro athlete's career by allegedly spiking their drink with banned stuff. Isn't just shady, it could be criminal for someone like Claressa Shields, who's built her reputation on hard work and skill. This kind of scandal could be a total disaster. Failed test doesn't just hurt a fighter's name, it can lead to suspensions, losing titles, and wrecking their legacy. For Claressa, the stakes were super high. Just the allegations put her under a microscope, and any slip-up could have messed with her future in boxing. This whole situation shows how risky it is when personal beef turns into professional sabotage. Well, if it turns out Remy really did this, she could face some serious legal trouble. On the flip side, Claressa's choice to confront Remy face-to-face raises its be seen as misusing her skills, which could lead to legal trouble for her too. Plus, the boxing world expects its athletes to act a certain way, and any violent behavior could get her in hot water. It put Claressa in a tough spot. She had to defend her reputation while being careful not to cross any lines. Then there's Papoose, who's right in the middle of this love triangle. Some people see him as a peacemaker trying to cool things down between Claressa and Remy, while others think messy personal relationships can get when public figures are involved. On social media, Claressa's decision to confront Remy has gotten mixed reviews. Some fans are cheering her on for standing up for herself and not letting anyone mess with her career. Claressa isn't just a champ in the ring, she's a champ for herself, one Twitter user said, but others are questioning if it was worth risking her career over personal drama. As a pro athlete, she should have let the law handle this. Another commenter pointed out Papo's role has sparked some heated debates. Too many fans appreciate his efforts to calm things down, calling him the voice of reason. Say what you want about Papo, but he did what any real man should. He stepped in and kept things from getting worse, one popular Instagram post said. But Claressa Shields, one of the most formidable figures in modern boxing, has found herself at the center of a whirlwind of public speculation and social media drama. While her accomplishments in the ring are undeniable, holding multiple world championships across different weight classes, recent events in her personal life have captured nearly as much attention as her athletic feats. Fans, commentators, and the general public alike are trying to parse the truth behind the headlines, and the situation has sparked a series of debates that extend well beyond the world of sports. The controversy largely revolves around Claressa's interactions with Remy, a figure from her personal circle whose past actions have resurfaced to haunt both parties. Rumors have swirled online that Claressa may be using her current relationship, or rumored relationship, as a way to respond to previous grievances with Remy, specifically related to betrayal and infidelity. Observers have begun questioning whether Claressa's feelings are genuine or if her behavior is motivated by a desire for revenge. Some fans have openly speculated about the sincerity of her intentions, suggesting that the romantic connection, whether real or exaggerated, could be a calculated move designed to send a message rather than the product of true affection. This speculation has only intensified as social media platforms have become the stage for public debate. Fan communities have divided into factions, each defending their preferred narratives. On one side are supporters of Remy, who argue that Claressa is exaggerating her grievances or seeking attention. They see her recent actions, particularly the release of a provocative rap video, as calculated moves aimed at maintaining public visibility and keeping the conversation around her personal life alive. In contrast, Claressa's own fanbase believes she has every right to express her feelings, interpreting the video and other public gestures as legitimate responses to the wrongs she has experienced. They argue that her willingness to speak out is a reflection of authenticity and courage, not opportunism. The release of Claressa's rap video, in particular, has become a lightning rod for public discussion. Many viewers interpreted it as a direct critique of Remy, and its viral success has amplified the ongoing feud. The lyrics, delivery, and overall presentation have all been dissected by fans and commentators alike, with each new post, comment, or share reigniting debates about her motivations. Some have praised her creativity and boldness, celebrating the video as a fresh way for a sports champion to assert herself culturally. Others, however, view it as a distraction from her professional career, worrying that the focus on personal vendettas could overshadow her hard-earned accomplishments in the ring. Beyond the speculation about personal relationships, there is also the broader issue of how such public disputes impact an athlete's career. Claressa Shields has worked tirelessly to become a champion, dedicating years to training, discipline, and competition at the highest levels. Her focus has always been on perfecting her craft and building a legacy that transcends any single fight or event. Yet, with the spotlight increasingly focused on social media drama, there is a risk that her professional narrative could be overshadowed by personal controversies. The court of public opinion can be relentless, and in an era where viral content often trumps athletic achievement in terms of visibility, navigating these waters requires careful consideration. Analysts have pointed out that remaining focused on her career is not just a matter of personal pride, but also a strategic necessity. Every decision she makes outside the ring, from public statements to social media posts, can influence sponsorship deals, fan perception, and long-term opportunities within the sport. A momentary lapse or a controversial move can reverberate far beyond the initial spark, shaping the narrative that will follow her for years. This reality underscores the delicate balance that elite athletes must strike between personal expression and professional responsibility. Claressa, like many other high-profile figures, is navigating a landscape where every gesture is scrutinized, and where both allies and detractors are quick to interpret actions through the lens of their own biases. Interestingly, the discourse surrounding Claressa Shields and Remy also reflects larger trends in fan culture and celebrity engagement. In today's digital age, personal lives are increasingly intertwined with professional personas, and fans often feel entitled to weigh in on private matters. The rapid spread of rumors and the emergence of fan wars illustrate how modern spectatorship can amplify conflicts, turning individual disputes into public spectacles. Social media acts as both a megaphone and a magnifying glass, highlighting every nuance and fueling interpretations that might otherwise have remained private. For Claressa, this means that navigating her personal relationships publicly comes with both visibility and vulnerability, and that every post or statement is potentially loaded with consequences beyond her control. Despite the chaos, it is important to remember that Claressa Shields' achievements in the ring remain monumental. Her skill, resilience, and determination have placed her at the pinnacle of women's boxing, and her legacy is built on years of unwavering dedication. The current controversy, while significant in the public eye, does not define her talent or her accomplishments. Nevertheless, the situation does present a critical juncture. A choice between allowing personal drama to dominate public perception or redirecting focus toward her athletic goals and long-term aspirations. Champions, by definition, must often separate external noise from internal priorities, and the same principle applies to Claressa as she considers the next phase of her career. For some observers, the feud with Remy and the surrounding public discourse serve as a cautionary tale about the intersection of personal expression and professional responsibility. While self-expression is vital and can be empowering, it is equally important to recognize how these actions might be interpreted or misinterpreted. The viral nature of digital content can rapidly escalate minor disagreements into full-blown controversies, often with lasting implications. Claressa's challenge, therefore, is not only emotional but strategic. She must manage her public image carefully while ensuring that her energy remains focused on what made her successful: her discipline, her skill, and her commitment to excellence in the sport she loves. Some fans have expressed concern that if the personal battles continue to dominate her public persona, it could erode the respect she has earned within the boxing community. Champions are often measured not only by their victories, but also by their ability to maintain composure, demonstrate professionalism, and inspire others. While the feud may provide short-term attention, it carries the risk of detracting from the narrative of Claressa Shields as an athlete who has fought against all odds to claim her titles. Maintain